Diepkloof residents are still in the dark despite proposing to repay 500 rand towards their debt. Eskom has, however, remained adamant that it wants 6,000 rand to reconnect residents. Now, they say a Black Christmas may be on the cards. Newzroom Afrika's Mnisi spoke to a ward councillor in Diepkloof.
It's been 3 weeks since Eskom plunged the Diepkloof residents into darkness. Even after suggestions have been made by community members of paying for the debt and still being able to buy electricity, those seem to have fallen on deaf ears. Rubble still fills the streets of Diepkloof as no agreement has yet been made. For an update on this, I'm joined now by the ward councillor, Brenda Dami. She's going to be speaking to us about exactly what the progress is, Brenda, in terms of Eskom and the kind of conversations that you're having.
Thank you very much, and your listeners. I must say we're very exhausted. This is our third week, Diepkloof community without electricity, and we have exhausted all the avenues. We've been talking with Eskom from day one until now. All they can say is people must pay 6,000 rand. Even if we debated with them, we say our people doesn't understand for what. Your own mistake that the contractor didn't finish. People have been calling and telling that the keepers were never activated. So we don't acknowledge that 6,000 rand. And remember the recharge sheet, the disconnected sheet that they've sent to people, there was no addresses, there was no name. They just stood somewhere and write address and put it. And they've claimed that they gave us 980, and I still remit. They never gave us 980. I've said to them they must come and prove. We're saying to Eskom, please, you've got your loyal customers, you've got businesses that doesn't owe you, you've got people that have paid, you've got pensioners that have paid 6,000 rand in the past, but still all of that, it went in vain. They don't want to listen. Eskom officials, all of them that have been debating with them up till now, I think they're programmed. I think really they're programmed. Even today we're in a meeting with delegation of the country, with Eskom and the Premier's office and other stakeholders. All that they can say is people must pay 6,000 rand. Now, we have changed attitude in Diepkloof, I must say. People have agreed because they don't have 6,000 rand, they don't have 3,000 rand, but they've started showing that we want to pay. We're paying. It's agreement between us and the community, and went to Eskom with 500 rand. And by now, I'm telling you, more than 500 people from Diepkloof, they pay 500 rand in the Eskom account with their reference number. It is to show that we want to meet Eskom halfway. We want a win-win situation, and still Eskom is not budging. But today, we've hit a brick wall. We say, okay, you don't want to switch on for us. As you can see, people are very furious. People are back in the streets. We say, we don't want to switch on for us. Now we're saying, Eskom, switch on for the people that doesn't owe you. Switch on for the poor people that have paid 6,000 rand. We cannot wait for 50% of the community to pay that. So I'm repeating, Eskom is slashing on straws. They are not honest with us.